Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new map change video. And in today's map change video, we're going over everything inside of today's new update. If you are new around here, as always, tap that subscribe button and don't forget to tap a like on the video. Let's jump into this and go over with what we've got. So, first off, map change wise, we didn't get too many today. We did get the Dragon Ball update though, with the brand new skins and obviously the return of the Kami, and even the Smash is still in the game as well. So you can combo them two together, which is pretty cool, and the Nimbus Guard. So some really cool mythics. But the first map change is the Rift Warden's Rift Gate has now been completed. Now it hasn't been activated yet, but it's rumored to get activated either next week or in the following update, which is going to be pretty cool. So either 2 weeks from today or next week. This is the Rift Warden Gate here. You can see Rift Warden's Gate, which is pretty cool. We don't know what's going to be coming through here, but we'll look into some of the storyline stuff in a minute once we go over the map changes. So here's the gate complete. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to see how this thing's going to react and see what it's going to bring through to the world, or where we're going to go when we go through it. And I feel like that might be the unique content which we'll get this season, because so far we haven't had too much. We've just had copy and paste mythics, obviously, which is still cool to have the Dragon Ball mythics back in the game, as well as the Deku Smash as well together. But I would have liked one more new one to kind of help promote the new skins with their moves in Dragon Ball. But anyway, let's move on to the next map change we've got down here, which is actually going to be this most wanted sign. Now I assume this is probably part of a weekly challenge, but I'm not too sure. I thought I'd cover this just because I didn't do it in the storyline quests. I just did this by just walking by and thinking, what was this? I looked at it and thought maybe a new skin, maybe something to hype something up that's coming. Who knows? And it's got this little snake sign here, so I don't know what it could mean, but yeah, pretty cool little most wanted poster added in. And other than that, I've explored the entire map today and I've not found any other map changes to this day so far on this current hour. But if you do notice anything minor or small happening, changing over the place, do let me know. We were keeping track of the little crates over here, but they look like they're still in the same position, and I don't see anything else changing currently. But let's jump into some of the storyline stuff, because that's very crucial in today's update, and we'll show you guys some new stuff as well, what's going on. Now before we get into that, I just want to mention inside of my Box FFA, we do have now obviously the new items which have been added into creative, which is the brand new mythic pistol and the bush. So if you want to try them out on Toybox, head on in with the map code on screen, obviously keeping you guys updated there. If you want to try out the new weapons inside of creative, that's your #1 place to go. Now the next thing we're going to move on to is the Fortnite storyline and the challenges that we had this week. And we're going to break down what's going on with the storyline, where we're currently at, and what is going to happen in the next few weeks, because things are brewing up pretty big for the future of the Fortnite story. So take a little listen to the quests and then we'll break them down.
I came to the Earthbound with nothing. No name, no family. My work and my secrets have always been my own. Until now. Gather the equipment you need and install it at the Citadel. Ensure it is receiving power. Well done. As we proceed, I must offer another confession. I came to the Earthbound at the order of the Shapeless Man. He yearns for a rift gate, and if we fail, he may destroy us. We cannot maintain the power needed to open the rift gate. We will need to advance our energy systems exponentially to handle this kind of demand. A raw kinetic ore, when undisturbed, pulses with unimaginable power. Take these conduits to places rich with kinetic ore. I think we can source power from them. Captured enough energy to power the stars themselves. The energy is extremely unstable, but the Shapeless Man is impatient. We must stabilize this energy long enough to power the rift gate. We must. In order to channel power into the rift gate, we must forge a new alloy done it. This alloy will channel the power derived from the kinetic ore. If the riftgate fails, I fear my nightmares will devour my waking life. The champion has set our coordinates. Soon, we will attempt to open the gate.
So in the first part of the storyline this week, we learn about the Shapeless Man. Obviously, the Rift Warden has connection with him and is aware of it, and is very worried that if the Rift Gate goes wrong, then this Shapeless Man will come and completely wipe him out, and not just him, us as well. Now, we assume the Shapeless Man is going to be probably Geno. We can't 100% confirm it. It could be something related to the Nothing, but probably not. We're assuming it is going to be Geno in his form that isn't his current champion form. And obviously, he does mention the champion in here, that he's ready to work with the champion to open this rift gate to, obviously, Geno, possibly, which is what we assume the Shapeless Man might be. I might be wrong, I might not be, but that's the first theory. Other than that, I don't really have too many theories other than the Nothing, but we'll have to wait and see what it is. I feel like it will go wrong, and it'll take us to a place that we have never seen before, or may have seen before. I don't know where the rift will take us, but hopefully we get to experience it similar to the UFO POI during, I guess, Chapter 2, Season 7, I think it was. So hopefully we get something like that where you get abducted, but rather than being abducted, you choose to go through the rift. So that's what I'm hoping for. Alright, let's move on to the next storyline bit, which is more focused around Amy and the scientist, which is pretty interesting. Let's go over to there.
If the scientist is facing a fate darker than the worst imaginable, I need a body built for the other side of that rift gate. My upgrades include a pocket chainsaw, flamethrowers, a little cheese knife, a jazzy piano, a collapsible candelabra. For a post-rescue snack, I know he misses his candle-lit soft cheeses. I've drawn up blueprints, but a stiff wind blew the plans clean out of my printer tray. Find my missing blueprints. Using a Falcon Scout should help. Great work. Can you pick up some of those computer chips on page 7? You can find that model of chip in Guardian Shields. Smash some up and collect the chips. Those chips are going to make me the coolest hero, who everybody loves and worships, without exception. Ugh, I'm sorry, I just hate goodbyes. They usually mean I'll have to say hello to a new weirdo. I guess this is goodbye. Not forever, but for now. I don't know what's happening to the scientist, but I will find him. I will save him, and I'll bring him back here. And maybe when I do, he'll look at everything I've done, and he'll finally see me as his superior. Thank you for everything. You changed my life. And I'll miss you. Stay safe out there. Or don't. It's funnier that way.
So obviously Amy builds the actual AIM skin with a little bit of a different change to it. I wonder if it'll come back to the item shop, the AIM skin, or appear in the item shop. It was actually in the Battle Pass of Season 7. So I wonder if it'll make an appearance of a different variant for Amy. But this is now Amy's new kind of technological robot which she's using to go through the rift, so she's saying goodbye to us. But I don't think this is the goodbye to Amy. We do see this in the loading screen as well, which you unlock from completing all of the quests, which is kind of a cool loading screen with Amy constructing her AIM skin, which is going to be pretty cool. It's kind of really like big throwback really to AIM, because AIM is now Amy, which is kind of cool, I think. But overall, it is neat to see that Amy is going in to potentially save the scientist. But I feel like we'll be in there. We'll get to see what's going on in the next update, which will be 2 weeks today probably, where we'll actually be able to interact with this rift. Now, there are rumors in the files that the rift will be like talkable or even interactable or enterable. So we'll have to wait and see where things are going to go with it. But it is going to be cool to see what the Rift Warden has in store, who this new Shapeless Man is, and obviously what is Amy going to do to rescue the scientist. We'll find out obviously in the next update, but for now we'll just have to wait. I don't think we'll get these quests now till 2 weeks, so yeah, quite a bit off, but it's usually worth waiting. Actually, it's saying 27 days for part 4, so longer than 2 weeks, which is looking pretty rough, but yeah, that's where we're currently standing.